Hey everyone, today I got for you a 2v2 on Into the Breach. Today I'll be playing as orcs. I picked random, got orcs, and this guy here was the host, Lee Hotch 5712. This guy plays pretty well. I would say he plays a lot better than me, and we both played orcs differently, which is interesting. But yeah, you'll see, it's not two orcs doing the same thing. We do different stuff. But yeah, so this is team 1, me, and this guy, the host. I think we did alright. So the host ends up getting the most kills, and I end up getting the most, points, most economy. So that's pretty cool. And we'll be fighting Necrons. Necrons are pretty ridiculous on Into the Breach with the teleporting, and they can solar pulse this middle area and just win the game. So Necrons are pretty crazy on this map. And then we have, I forgot to say the player. Foreskin Z is a Necron. This guy does really good, I think. He gave us a really good challenge. And then Pika Puku. His fights are not that great, but you should look at his base. His base is so like neat and tidy, and he's definitely played orcs before. He knows what he's doing. His fights are not that amazing, but really good defense. His defense is outstanding. So I think orcs and Necron make an interesting team. So I'm recording this because it happened about an hour ago, and I don't really have any replays to show you guys. So anything that happens today, that's all I got. So yeah, hopefully you like this one. Before I start the gameplay, I just want to tell you guys that the 2025 Dawn of War Soulstorm tournament has been announced. It'll be taking place in November. It'll be hosted by Jagaris. Jagaris is a pretty big YouTube channel. But yeah, message Jagaris, see if you can get into the tournament. I already looked at the signups, and it's a pretty big list. So I can see this being like a 2-3 day tournament. A 1v1 is usually like 20 minutes, and it's best 2 out of 3. So it's usually like an hour, or not an hour, but like a while. One match takes a while, and then usually the player plays 2 or 3 times before they get kicked out. So it'll be like 3 hours per player. So it'll take a while. I can see this easily being like a 2-3 day tournament just from the signups. But if you guys want to give it a go, the winnings is like $200, which is not a bad chunk of change. You can afford the new Dawn of War Anniversary Edition, which I think is coming out next month. It'll be pretty soon, the next Dawn of War Anniversary Edition. And when that comes out, I don't know if you guys will still like these kind of videos. I'll tell you guys right now, I have not made money in a while. Moved to a city, pretty nice apartment. Really tough getting money though. It's hard to profit. So, long story short, I don't know if I'll be playing the Anniversary Edition. But I do hope everyone loves it. So yeah, we'll see. I bet one day I'll get enough for the new edition, but maybe not the day it comes out. I'm also really looking forward to Bolt Gun 2. I'm a big fan of Bolt Gun, so if Bolt Gun 2 comes out, I'll be really happy about that. Alright, I think that's enough chatter. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Hopefully you like it. So I have I try to do like a map control orcs. This guy does like standard I would say standard orcs, and this guy does really high defense orcs. So we all play orcs differently, and this guy does full warrior, just goes all out on warriors, which isn't a bad idea. So yeah, hopefully you like this one. 2v2 on Into the Breach. I don't know any of these players. I don't think these players know each other. So that's gonna do it for the intro. And yeah, tournament anniversary edition is coming out pretty soon, I believe. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Alright, I'm gonna start it, and yeah. I might skip to the first fight, because for orcs, they require like 10 buildings to do anything. Orcs aren't really a big threat until they get 10 buildings. So I think I will skip ahead a bit. I got random. I'm not a orc expert by any means. So I think this player out-orcs me. He's a better orc player than me. But yeah. And I'll try to tell you guys who's who. It might get tricky. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward it to the interesting parts. There's about, I would say there's about 4 big fights in this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to that, make it more interesting. Oh yeah, one thing I want to mention is this orc player here, the purple one. He actually donates all his power to Necrons. So Necrons should have a massive advantage, massive economy advantage with the donation. Alright. But yeah, nothing really interesting happens until the first fight. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Now the way I play orcs is, if I made a how-to video, it'd be this. I play orcs exactly how I would recommend them. So if I were to make a how-to video, it would just be this replay. Okay, I think I have to fast forward a little bit more. So orcs usually want to attack right away with the big mech. The big mech is basically what makes orcs good. Okay, first fight. I didn't teleport. I didn't want to waste it. First fight. Here I'm just tanking the building damage. I figured I'd take like little to nothing. The other orc player helps me out, which is the host. First, Shooter Boys at 2 minutes. I got Shooter Boys. I'm not very good at Shooter Boys, so I'm not like trying harding too much. Gretchens go in. Necron Warriors go in. I think purple Big Mech is down. Again, did not want to waste my teleport. It has like a 1 minute recharge on it. Necron Warriors coming in. They do pretty good damage to everything, so I gotta watch out for that. I destroy this building, rise it upgrades. I decap. And here, there's 2 squads, so I gotta run away. I can't beat that. And everything's injured. These warriors are fresh out of the monolith, so I gotta retreat here. You can see here, the host orcs is like full health and good to go. Interesting that these Sluggo boys are staying behind. The purple guy is going all out on his Sluggo boys. Sluggo boys do little to no commander damage. Necron Lord at 3 minutes. That's pretty early, I would say. Usually you want 5 generators, and then 5 generators, summoning core, and then Necron Lord. That's usually the go-to. So I think we did pretty good on that fight. I destroyed this building. They had to cap it again. Not a bad start for me. Big Mech does go down. I don't think I used my teleport once. I hit the button and then he died. So that's my bad. I was saving it and saving it and saving it, and then he just died. I never used it. The host is sticking around. I don't know if it's a good idea. Necrons do pretty high commander damage. Sluggo Boy versus Sluggo Boy action. Did they finish capping? 3 squads of Sluggo Boys. Interesting. Sluggo Boys just do not do good commander damage, so I never really go all out with them. Here I got the flamethrowers going, really good at morale damage. That's pretty much it. They're only good at morale damage and nothing else. Necron Lord going in. The host has some knobs going, so he's 1.5. Not much of an army though. I decided to copy him. I decided to copy the host. Get some big shooters going. This guy is going like all in on Sluggo Boys. Not the worst idea. And looks like he's got another Big Mech. Big Mech's super cheap, so it's whatever. So yeah, I think we managed to hurt Orcs a little bit. Necrons, everything's free, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you win the fight or not. I'll go ahead and fast forward a bit. Again, with Orcs, you really need like 10 buildings to do anything. So I'm gonna fast forward a bit. And here I put my buildings in a way. I was terrified of Solar Pulse because Solar Pulse turns everything off. It turns all my buildings off. So I decided to space. My plan was to space my buildings out. I put a gap in between. That way he has to choose. You can Solar Pulse these 2 buildings, or you can Solar Pulse these 3 buildings, right? But I don't think you can Solar Pulse all 5 buildings, right? So I decided to space everything out. And in case these go down, I decided to put my defenses in the back as like a backup defense. So that was my plan. The host puts all his defense up front, and I'm like, Solar Pulse, you know? I wouldn't recommend putting all your banners right here. Okay, upgraded warriors. Again, Orcs is donating everything to Necrons. And Necrons has like infinite money. But now this Orc player has no. He's not 1.5. Nowhere close to 1.5. So he is making Necrons stronger, but he's making himself weaker. I think the Necron player, or not the Necron player, the Orc player does fine. Okay, this guy has knobs, so he's almost tier 2. Knobs are pretty garbage, to be honest. They're really only good against like buildings, things that don't move. Alright, this is the first like big fight. I'm gonna slow it down because there's a lot of moving parts. So 2 big shooter squads. I don't think we have blast here yet. A bunch of Sluggo Boys going in, just tanking damage really. Looks like they're all chasing this one squad, I think. They're all chasing the Knob squad. Knobs go down. Again, knobs are garbage. I have a Big Mech here. I'm trying really hard not to get hit. These 2 squads could kill my commander like instantly. Necron Lord goes in, upgraded Necron Lord. You can tell from the flies. You got like flies around him. This makes him basically impossible to kill. The host starts losing his buildings. Again, very good orc player. He's trying to keep this army alive. And he's also microwaving his builders, Gretchens. Here I make a mistake. I stand still for too long. Start to take some serious damage. Again, these two squads can kill a commander no problem. And it looks like Knobs are starting to lose to Sluggo Boys. He goes all in on Sluggo Boys. And I think this many Sluggo Boys at 8 minutes is quite a bit. This is like 30 boys or more. Now their building damage is going to be bad until the chopper upgrade. So really the Big Mech's doing like 90% of the damage. Oh, he kept the big shooter squad alive. The big shooter can actually kill all the boys here. So I think one banner went down because there was 3. That's why I spaced my buildings out because of the solar pulse. I did like an anti-Necron thing. So one building down. I think this building's about to go down. It's got like 2 health. There's like 30 boys trying to kill these 2 knobs. It's looking bad for us, I gotta admit. And Necrons is taking like no damage. They're killing everything for free basically. Nice teleport killing the Gretchens. At this point you should put your Gretchens inside your buildings. But it's really hard to remember that. Orcs has this weird thing where they can put their units inside their buildings. And it doesn't really do anything. You can't teleport like guard. But you can put your units inside your buildings for defense, I guess. So at this point, you should put your Gretchens inside here. So it doesn't get whacked. I think one Gretchen squad is going down. Yeah, I think one Gretchen squad died. This fight is still going somehow. I actually have no idea how that fight's still going.
We're under attack!
I keep forgetting you can put guys inside your buildings.
Getting shot
Here I did a fast vehicle because I noticed my teammate was doing a fast knob. And I wanted variety. Here I do a storm boy harass. I think I get 1 generator and then I have to go back. But I'm forcing the teleport. I'm going to try and force the teleport. But I think the purple guy in the host does really well. I still have no idea how these knobs are alive. I mean, they're very expensive too. They're extremely expensive at this point in the game. You have to have a really nice economy. So 2 listening points down. No decap. Necron Lord is at full health. But yeah, 3 banners. The boys' hut. Pile of guns. Like 6 buildings went down. I destroyed 1 generator. I'm trying to force the teleport because the teleport has a long cooldown. And now Necrons has to walk over here again, which is going to take a while. Looks like he went all out on knobs, which again are pretty garbage at, unless you have the knob upgrade. Unless you have the knob upgrade, they're pretty garbage. So here I got the vehicle out. Figured I'd do some damage. I'm not gonna go too crazy on vehicles. Here I'm still spacing my buildings out. And also it's pretty hard for me to put my buildings right next to each other. I find that pretty difficult. So I just naturally space them out. Oh, the Nas might actually kill the Necron Lord. Bad Necron Lord control. Nice sync kill there. Oh, he teleports, okay. With the flies, the Necron Lord can go back to full health pretty quick. So here we push. Me, I can't control 5 squads, so I just kind of I control like 2 things out of the 5. Storm Boys go down, wasn't controlling them. Solar Pulse, the Knob Squad, which don't shoot. Now my vehicles can't shoot, they got tied up. I'm trying to retreat. I got the boost, the speed boost upgrade. Destroyed this listening post, did some economy damage. So right now, I'm pretty sure I have the best economy, because this guy lost 2 buildings. This guy lost 1 building. I didn't lose anything. Necron's lost 1 generator. So I'm pretty positive that I actually have the best economy right now. Here I noticed pretty much all my units are doing little to nothing. Storm Boys didn't work. Shooter Boys didn't work. Nothing's really working. I need either knobs or something else. This playstyle, you can see here, this playstyle is just not working. So I decided to go tier 3. I thought about doing kilocans. Kilocans are actually pretty solid. Really nice phase shift, protecting his whole entire army. And really, with this many warriors, you should be able to crush orcs. Nice Storm Boy squad too. I got a Storm Boy squad. It's a good idea. So there's just a lot of death happening. Orcs are going down. Necrons are going down. My Storm Boys died twice, I think. Commander go down. I think that's my 3rd commander. It's looking pretty bad. And here, Necron's retreats. He teleports back. Now, I think this was actually a mistake, because of 20 warriors, you can just win the game. So I think this was actually a pretty massive mistake, teleporting back. Now, if he's tier 2 and gets the tier 2 upgrade, fully maxed out warriors, they can pretty much one-shot orcs. So once they get the fully maxed out upgrade, they should just be able to walk right through my buildings and destroy everything. So I think Necrons are like on the verge of winning this. They're like on the verge of winning. I think everyone decides to go tier 3 because we're kind of at a stalemate. This orc player, this purple one, does something interesting, which I haven't seen too often. And you can see here, his base is very clean. His banners are right next to each other. His generators are right next to each other. Very beautiful. This is something I struggle hard against. Something to know is your generators, when they explode, they do damage each other. So if I were to destroy this middle one, first, it would damage the other 2. It would only do like 50 damage, which is whatever. But yeah, if you destroy this middle one first, it would damage the other 2. The generators do damage each other. Unless there's like a gap. You gotta put like a gap between your generators. But banners don't hurt each other, so you can put these banners, like, look how clean this base looks. And this guy hit tier 3 before either of us, which is impressive because he went all out on Sluggo Boys, and then he went all out on donating power. And he still hit tier 3 before we did. And he also got something interesting he did was he upgrades this one to max out. This banner, or not banner, this listening point, he upgrades this one to max, which you don't see too often. He maxes that out to the rocket listening point, so that's interesting. And he's got a war boss before we did. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to a war boss. And again, I do think I have the best economy. but he got a war boss before I did. Here we take the middle because nothing was happening. These Necrons really need to be maxed out.
We're under attack!
And you can protect your whole army with the phase shift. You can do the phase shift over and over. Okay, now I think they're maxed out. Okay, maxed out Necrons. You can see their vehicle damage is pretty high. They're pretty much anti-everything. I think Necrons can honestly just push and kill everything right now. Pretty bad Storm Boy jump. You should know this is defended. Here I get tank busters. I get tank busters not for destroying buildings. I get tank busters just for the knockdown. When tank busters shoot, they knock down whoever, and the knockdown does like no damage. But basically, it's an infinite. I'm trying to grenade them over and over again. The grenade knocks them down. So that's why I got tank busters. I got tank busters just for the knockdown effect. And basically, my whole army is dead. And I'm not sure if these knobs will do anything. Knobs are garbage until you get the claw, which I think is tier 3. The claw is amazing. The claw is really strong. So you can see here, this guy is donating, and he's still like way stronger than us. He's got. Oh, here I do another Storm Boy. I think this one fails. Yeah, I think this is a fail of a Storm Boy harass. Yeah, the Storm Boys die instantly. Really nice teleport there. He teleported like from here to like here, which is like 10 feet. So I think that teleport was fine. Here we capture middle again because no one was capturing middle. Here I destroy this listening post for like the 4th. I think this is like the 4th time that I destroy this. And I think this guy knows. This guy knows I keep targeting this building because he never upgrades it. My tank busters get detected, they die instantly. I bought them for the knockdown, but these guys didn't push. I thought they would push, but they didn't. So right now, none of us really have an army. I get artillery. This is like anti-big army, basically. So now I got an anti-big army weapon. Here I got my flash kits. Flash kits are honestly not that great against Necrons because Wraiths kill flash kits no problem. Everyone's got, okay, even this guy has flash kits. Absolutely annihilating these knobs. Really good teleport. I think this is a fantastic teleport. Necrons is going to attack me. That's why I upgraded this banner. And again, see, this is why I spread my buildings out. He solar pulsed here, and these buildings here are still shooting. So that's why I spread everything out. Pretty big fight. This is one of the bigger fights in the video. Flash kits. This guy also has knobs. Knobs are very expensive. Knobs plus War Boss is a good combo. He should activate the. He should really activate the War Boss ability. Get that damage upgrade. And here you can see just a million Necron warriors. And I thought I was dead, to be honest with you, because Necron warriors can just walk right through my base and just kill everything. So I thought for sure I was dead right here. They can kill flash kits, no problem. So I thought 100% I was dead here. And then I put a Big Mech bomb, which costs like 200 power. So here this was like my last ditch effort. I do a Big Mech bomb. I thought 100% I was dead. I was like, alright, GG. You win. Big Mac Bomb goes off, which does like 1,000,000 damage. It's like one of the strongest abilities in the game. It can kill like commanders. It can kill literally anything. So, Big Mac Bomb, or not Big, or Mad Doc Bomb goes off, which I'm surprised. Necron Warriors have perfect accuracy. They never miss. So I thought for sure this Big Mac Bomb would get destroyed. I'm actually surprised the Necron Warriors missed it. I have no idea how these Sluggo boys here are alive. I couldn't tell you. And this bomb does friendly fire damage. So I probably killed my whole army. Really nice fight, I think. The host has 2 vehicles. Really nice flash to army. Here I push. Looks like the Necron Lord was trying to kill my flash kits. Here I try to punch the flash kits, the purple ones. That way they can't shoot. And again, tank busters just for the knockdown. If I can knock these guys down, that'd be good enough for me. I'm not sure if the war boss uses attack upgrade. Really needed that attack upgrade damage. But yeah, that's twice they attacked the host. Now the host has an okay army. I don't see any commanders, but he's got a decent army right now. So here I push with the artillery. Hard to miss when you're this close. So now I'm just doing some point blank damage. And I was hoping these guns, the white flash. You'll see these white flash. These guns do like 1,000,000 damage. And I'm surprised I didn't kill. I thought I would kill everything. I thought for sure I would kill everything with the muzzle. The bomb does a lot of damage, and the guns themselves do a lot of damage. So I thought for sure I would kill everything. Here I think Necrons get a destroyer, and the destroyer kills my vehicles. Here I push because nobody was pushing. That's kind of the problem with these players. They're not pushing. That's their one mistake. And again, these warriors are really powerful. You can see there's like 1,000,000 of them. Now you just need a solar pulse right here, and you basically win the game. Now, yeah, you just push forward, and honestly, you can just win the game right now if you want. Oh nope, he goes back again. I don't know why you would go back when you have a solar pulse active. When you have a solar pulse, you have to attack because it has a long cooldown. So again, tank busters just for the knockdown. I don't really care about the damage. Fast forward a bit. Tier 4. Again, I didn't want to stalemate. You can stalemate pretty easily on this map. I really don't want to stalemate here. So I go tier 4. This guy does the free orc strategy. So basically free orcs and then the flash gets as support. Here I destroy this building like for the 5th time. Here I get really close and personal with my vehicles. Yeah, that building goes down for like the 5th time. This purple player here actually has more money than any player. He was actually able to outmoney all of us. So I destroyed his building like 5 times, but somehow he's got more money than all of us together. Kind of a weird use of the. I don't know if he's using the mad. Oh no, he's using the damage boost there. Kill my. Okay, killed my. I think 2 squads. Not bad. He's actually got a really good army. Knobs and flash kits and pariahs. This is actually a pretty solid army. I really wish Necrons made 1 squad of immortals. He really just needs 1 squad of immortals and he's good to go. Now these claws, you can teleport and destroy all these buildings, no problem. these claws destroy buildings like instantly, and they're also really good against commanders. So really, what you should do is teleport and just destroy everything. That's basically the knob's job. They're not very good in a fight, to be honest. But yeah, they're doing the free orcs. And I pick the Squigif. I thought Squigif was better than free orcs. Again, very scary Necron army. I'm gonna have to. I bought artillery. I bought artillery so we can basically to weaken these guys down. I don't want to fight them at full strength because I'll lose. So I'm going to weaken these guys down over and over again until I can actually finish them off. Now, pariahs are basically invincible, so I don't have an answer for them. And if that destroyer running around, my vehicles keep getting destroyed. So my vehicles are not. See, now the purple guy actually has a better army than me. I do this big Squigif ability really as a scare tactic. I want everyone to know that I'm tier 4. And I get out of there because the war boss, I think the war boss by himself kills the Squigif. So I just got out of there. Destroyers push forward. They destroy my vehicle in like 3 shots. So pretty scary army. Pretty good fight. Looks like everybody's getting stuck. The free orcs are making everyone stuck. Now here you really need a Toon Spider. You can Toon Spider and revive all the Necrons. Again, you should push when you solar pulse. That's Necron's like only problem. And now we're kind of at a stalemate again. But I think everyone's doing well. Everyone's doing extremely well. Now everyone's like tier 4. This free orc strategy is actually working out pretty well. And now they're pushing again. Really, you should talk to your teammate. You should just go in here and just say, hey, we should attack together. I think at this point you should really message your teammate instead of going in randomly. I think Orcs has it's basically full maxed out Orcs. And then Squigif goes in. Squigif can just run all these guys down over. Flash kits actually do bad damage against tier 4 units. Oh, he actually does the transport. Okay, now he can actually kill all the flash kits right now if he wants. This is actually a really good push. So it's been kind of a stalemate so far, but now this is actually a pretty good fight. And now you really got a micro. I'll go ahead and slow the game down again. Because this could honestly go either way. This could easily go either way. We could win or lose depending on this fight. And I make a tank. And again, I try to slow down Necrons. I harass. I got 2 Squigif, basically a tier 4 maxed out fight. You really need Mad Dogs. I don't see a single Mad Dog. Mad Dogs would change the course of this game, for sure. And a lot of these guys are getting stuck. you'll notice that they're kind of confused and walking in circles. Alright, purple Squiggoth goes down. I think purple's got to retreat here soon. This free orc thing is really paying off. Oh yeah, the host makes like 50 voice huts, which I don't even know how you can afford with this economy. This is kind of a cheeky sneak attack. I end up destroying 2 generators. I try to sneak in and destroy 2 generators, jump in, jump out. Now again, this purple guy is constantly donating, so destroying these generators aren't a big deal. I think this is the point where Necron's gives up. But yeah, this was extremely close because I really thought I was done for 3 times. I thought we were dead 3 times, but yeah. So how did we win? I don't know. We really should have been dead. I'll be honest. I think the purple guy had a much stronger army than me. Even now, I think he has a stronger army than me. I just cannot afford flash kits, and this guy has like this huge army. I actually have no idea how he's affording it. The level 3 orcs are super expensive. I cannot afford them. But here I thought everything's on cooldown. Oh yeah, destroyers. I think destroyers got stuck and died. They died from being stuck. So I feel bad for that. Here we push, because I figured the Necron Lord was on cooldown. Now really, the Deceiver right here would be huge. If you can Deceiver right now, oh my god, you can kill all these flash kits. You really just gotta, he's using the Solar Pulse to slow down the game, but he could have used the Solar Pulse to just win the game. The host froze his Squiggoth away, which I feel is a waste. Again, the War Boss is much stronger than the Squiggoth. You can see the Squiggoth going down pretty quick. And I thought about making Mega Knobs. Mega Knobs are really good. But you can see here the Squiggoth going down like instantly to just the War Boss. I don't see the claws anymore. You must not be able to afford them. But if these knobs had the claws, this Squiggoth would be dead already. Kind of a waste of a Squiggoth. And on this map, honestly, with 4 points, you don't have that much economy. So you really cannot be wasting units. 4 listening posts is not enough to just waste units in meaningless fights. Looks like the host is really going in. And now the War Boss is going in. The War Boss, I don't know. I don't know what he can kill right now. He's killing the free Sluggo Boys, no problem, for sure. Here I do another Storm Boy jump in. And I think here the Necron guy got really mad because my Storm Boys just cannot die. I think I destroyed 2 more generators. So I think I destroyed 5 generators in total. But here's another really nice fight. Purple against yellow. War Boss, this War Boss is still alive. Good job. I think right now, Orc's army is much stronger than Necron's, which I think is the first time this happened. Orc still has a, like, Orc's knobs fully upgraded or no joke. And his Squiggoth is full health. So this actually could turn around and we could lose right here, right now, to a full health Squiggoth. My Squiggoth is injured. Again, you just really need a Tomb Spider and just fix your guys. That's really all you need. is a Toon Spider and fix your guys up. Now here, I figured all these guys were in red, which they are. All their Necrons are red, so really all I gotta do is touch them once and they'll go down. And I knew these warriors were near death, so here I push. I do this big push, because I knew they were on the verge of death. And you're gonna see like a million orcs this game. There is so many dead bodies. I don't even want to count how many dead bodies there were. Yeah, really just one Toon Spider and you would have probably won the game, to be honest. 4 skins, if you're watching this, just one Toon Spider. One Toon Spider would have won the game. Really interesting fight. And yeah, we kind of have to focus Necrons before they get the monolith. And I checked their economy. Their economy is actually pretty bad. It's like plus 60. Plus 60 at 27 minutes. That's not very good. So they're actually nowhere near the monolith. And they don't have the energy core either. They're still like tier 3. So it's tier 3 versus tier 4. So it's looking pretty bad. Full squad of Mega Knobs. Honestly, this purple guy, he had a really rough start, but he's doing really well right now. He is kicking butt. Unfortunately, Mega Knobs die instantly to Flash Gits. But Mega Knobs are like 4. They're basically Grey Knights. They're stronger than Grey Knights, I think. They're very powerful. Now here, the Squigif is over here. I guess helping out the teammate. This gun on the side. This gun on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but this gun is strong enough to kill Sluggo Boys, no problem. So this one gun right here can kill all the Sluggo Boys, the free ones. Now all the generators are turning red. So this guy went from plus 60 to like plus 50. And plus 50 is like unplayable. You can't play with plus 50. You just can't. Here I try to take out the orc player, but it didn't work. My tier 4 unit lost to Mega Knobs. Mega Knobs can kill demons no problem. They cut right through demons. So their damage is pretty nuts. And here, this is pretty much the end of it. So you notice that I have a pretty good economy, but I don't have an army. My army is pretty much dead. So this is gonna be my last hurrah. So my plan is to make a bunch of HQs. I was gonna HQ spam, because we're reaching the 30-minute point, and I'm plus 97 is pretty much unplayable at this time. So my plan right now is HQ spam. I think the first HQ is 700, and the second HQ is 900. So I have to wait till 900 before I can make the next HQ. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for that 900, and then I can make another HQ. Yeah, plus 96 is pretty much unplayable. He does end up killing my tier 4 unit, so good job there. Really nice banner placements. And then he makes a kill can. Kill can, really strong right now. But here I harass Purple. Purple has way more money than me, but I decided to harass him anyways. Here we're pushing. Again, this can go either way. This was actually a very, very close game, even with all the mistakes. There's a kill can. The kill can, insanely good. As you can see, it's taking like no damage from the flash gets.
Gonna be special.
I think I do stun it. I stun it with the... Yep, there's a stun. What he needs is a Mad Doc and a bomb.
I knew today was gonna be special.
This kill can is actually killing everything. If this game kept going for another minute, if this game keeps going, these kill cans would actually kill everything.
Boss, we gotta go.
This was actually a very, very, very close game. You can see the kill cans are doing a lot of work. And I think any second now it's going to end. But this was a super, super close game. And there it is. That's the end of the game. That was actually a struggle. I would say mostly because it was just weird. Necrons was weird. No tier 2 unit. Just no tier 2 units at all. Orcs was weird. Going all in on Sluggo Boys when there's 2 commanders around. And Sluggo Boys do like 0 commander damage. I was just really just put off guard by their playstyle. It really threw me off. But yeah, if I were to make a video on how to play orcs, I would just show you this. This is exactly how I play orcs, pretty much on every map, and it's not a bad way to play. So basically, I just make stuff until I hit a stalemate, and then I buy upgrades. I'm hoping the upgrades get me past the stalemate, and then once I get more and more upgrades, eventually I can break the stalemate. But yeah, this was actually looking really rough. All the squiggles went down. This is like my 5th Big Mech. This was actually like, I would say this was touch and go for a while. This was really like close. This was an extremely close game. So huge shout out to all the players. I think everyone did really well. Really good game. This guy here is kind of silly. The host makes like 20 banners. You don't get any bonuses past, I think, the 8th one. So once you make 8 banners, you hit like the bonus limit. If you make 10 banners, you're just messing around. These banners here do actually nothing. And they're like 100, they're like 200 points each. So it's kind of silly to me. These boys huts let you spam units, but really you just need 3 of them. As someone who's played tier 4 orcs before, you really only need like 2 or 3 boys huts to spam out free units. So I think this is way too many. He has like 8. Not 8. He has like... Actually, yeah, he does have 8. He has 8 boys huts, which is 200 each. And you don't need that many. You really don't. Also, the free units are really taking up your tier 3 orcs. Like, you can't make any tier 3 orcs because these guys are clogging up your population. But anyways, this was just a fun game, silly game. Pretty silly. It's got like a silly base setup. This is a very silly base, I would say. Me, I try to keep my base a little clean, I would say. I think my base looks a little cleaner. And I thought about maxing out my banners all the way. I was thinking about it. I don't know if I did or not, but yeah, I never really maxed out my banners. And here I'm buying upgrades because orcs have so many upgrades. It takes forever to buy them all. So I'm buying Blast Year, which I think is a tier 1 upgrade. The orcs have so many upgrades that I never bought the tier 1 upgrade. But yeah, anyways, I think that's gonna be the end of that. Necron's actually only had like 5 generators start to finish, which is kind of unplayable. I don't go tier 2. I never go tier 2 unless I have 6 generators. If I have 6 generators, I think that's playable. But yeah, this Necron guy had 5 generators start to finish, and he still almost won. He was like on the verge of winning. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the end screen. That was a fun one. Not my best match, but I think it was just fun. So the host had the highest score, which I'm actually shocked he got the highest score because of so many deaths. You can see here I have a better economy than him, but the purple guy had the best economy, which I'm surprised by, because I destroyed his building 5 times. I don't know how he outcounted me when I destroyed his building so many times. And it looks like I had a higher economy than Necrons, which is pretty rare. You don't see that too often. Usually, Into the Breach is a Necron map. You can easily out economy someone on Into the Breach. The host had the most kills, which I'm shocked by because he didn't push until the end. He mostly just stayed in his base, but he did get attacked like 4 times. No one attacked me, and I feel jealous. Like, why don't you guys attack me? You can finish me off, take me out of the game. But they didn't do that. They didn't try to take me out of the game, and I got really mad. Like, you can kill my army, you know. What's funny is they attacked the host over and over again with confidence, but when they attacked me, they got scared and ran away. So I don't know what gives. I'm kind of mad. But you can see here the host has 265 kills and almost pretty close to 400 deaths. That's a lot for a 2v2. I thought for sure with the 400 deaths his score would be like nothing, but I guess it worked out. But yeah, I would say this is actually a very close game. So everyone got 200 kills. I would say everyone was pretty much evenly matched with each other. I got 222 kills. The purple guy got 215 kills, which is impressive because he only had like 2 squads the whole game. With 2 squads, he got 200 kills. The guy who was on the verge of death had the most kills, which surprised me. Usually if you're losing, you don't get kills. And Necrons had more kills than me. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if they killed my army or if they killed the host army. But 200. So the purple guy got 200 kills, and the host also got 200 kills. And I couldn't really afford an army, so it just must have been the host. They just must have killed the host army over and over. For resources, I'll show you the trade. 675 points in trading. He was trading like the whole game, and he still had a really strong army. So honestly, the purple guy might have actually played better than me, because he had a better army, he had better resources, he had a better base. But somehow I won, so I'll take it. He did kill my Squigiv, He actually killed 2 Squiggas back to back with the war boss. So I would actually give the purple orc player a high five. Killing 2 Squiggas back to back. Good job. And yeah. My only advice is you just gotta push when you solar pulse. If you would have pushed during your solar pulse, you would have won. And you really just need 1 Tomb Spider. You really gotta... You have 200 dead Necrons. Just a Tomb Spider and you would have won. That's like... I don't know. 50 free Necrons. For free, you know? So... that would have been handy. My other advice was instead of putting your orc buildings in the orc base, what you could have done was put your orc buildings in the Necron base. That way my storm boys would have died. My storm boys would have died to the banner or whatever defense is, because you can put your buildings in each other's spawns. So you could have put all your orc buildings in the Necron base. And that would have stopped me from destroying the generators. But yeah, I think that's the end of it. Check out the World Tournament. I think that's going to be it for this one. I don't have much more to say. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.